was in the Omaha airport and had just started a new job and was on my way to St. Louis and never made it on the airplane. I had had a seizure and didn't know it. When I did come to and realized that there was a problem, by that time I was in the back of an ambulance on my way to the hospital. After a CAT scan, X-ray and MRI, they ultimately found a brain tumor. It was a wake-up call that the path forward was going to be very different than you expected. 1 week after the discovery of the brain tumor, I had brain surgery. She was the doctor on call the night I was in the ER, the day I was in the ER, and ultimately was part of the equation to decide that, hey, you got a brain tumor and it needs to come out. She ultimately dropped her vacation for the time that it took, or that day, to leave her family and come back and perform the surgery. I mean, I couldn't be any more thankful that she saw that through. Super cool. I went from the 6-week healing process immediately into chemo and radiation, and did that for 42 consecutive days. I went through 3 months of treatment there at Nebraska Medicine before we moved. Experiencing my own care was pretty impressive. Balancing a shortage of staff, a shortage of rooms, and having a full hospital was best in class as far as I'm concerned. They were able to accommodate me at Village Point. It's close to home, and I didn't have a driver's license after the seizure. And so having the flexibility to move facilities and still get the same great care was mission critical for us. The faces beyond the mask, you could see a smile every day when you got to know those people on a day-to-day basis, and it was a good experience. And I'm not exaggerating when I tell you I met with her one morning, and by that afternoon I had a contact of a facility here. They did a very professional handoff. They provided all the documents. They walked through the story, the care, the whole deal, and it was class act. I've been through genetic testing twice, and both genetic testings have come up inconclusive, meaning that they cannot name the specific type of tumor and or ultimately brain cancer. As of my most recent MRI or scan, the cancer is behaving and it is not progressed. Since I've walked out of the hospital in Omaha, I've run 5 half marathons and just continue to put one foot in front of the other. How we are put sometimes in the right place at the right time, and I certainly, not knowing what was coming my way, was at the right place at the right time with the medical attention that I was able to receive there.